everyone, welcome to Mr. H Math Lab. This is the series of 5 videos, which is about the exponential rules. We on the video number 5 is the extended thinking. So we want to look at the problem that combination of all 4 concepts that we learned earlier. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and go to the first example. Okay, as you see in this example, we have w raised to the -2 times w to the 7. Okay, it's a combination of multiplication power with the same base and the negative exponent. So I want you to try this one for a second, and then we're going to talk about the answer. Alright, and we learned that if you have the power which has the same base multiply each other, we have to do it at the exponent. So you will have w raised to -2 plus 7. It's come from the product rule, so you add the power. So that will be w raised to the 5th power. Okay, that's just one way to go. Some of you may go this way. Because of negative exponent, you put 1 under, and then you're going to flip the w. So that will give you 1 over w to the 2nd times w to the 7. Okay, then we have w to the 7 over 1. We can get multiply straight across. That will be w of 7 over w to the 2nd power. And because is the quotient is division, so we're going to do is subtract the power. 7 minus 2, that would be w to the 5th power. Okay, so you can go either way. As long as you use the rules correctly, you should get the same answer. Alright, now this is your turn. You gotta try A and B for a second. Alright, I hope that you try it. We're gonna look at the answer now. 2 times x to the 3rd power times x to the -4. So all we did is add the power because of the multiplication. Okay, and when we have positive and negative together, we can do is reduce it. Sorry, when you have positive and negative together, we can do is multiplying them. Positive times negative is negative, so that turned into 2x of 3 minus 4. That will give us 2 of x raised to -1. Because of negative exponent, you're gonna do is put 1 under and flip it. That will give you 2 on top and x to the 1st power at the bottom. Again, we don't flip 2 because the power just apply on the x, not the 2, unless you have parenthesis around 2x. Okay. Now, the other way, some of you may flip the x to the -4 from the beginning. You will have 2x to the 3rd power over x to the 4, and we can reduce this. 2 of x times x times x over x to the 4 is x times x times x times x. Then you may cancel or reduce this, leave you with 2 over x. Okay, that's just another way to go. Now we're gonna look at part B. Alright, so to multiply this, you have 3 times 4, which is 12. A squared times a squared is a of 2 plus 2. And b of 3 minus 3. Sorry, I back up one step. B raised to the 3rd power plus -3. Okay, the plus come from the multiplication of the power. Positive times negative is negative, so that turned into 12. A of 2 plus 2 is 4. B of 3 minus 3 gonna be to the 0. A 4, B to the 0. And some of you will ask me, what happened to b to the 0? What should we do now? B to the 0 turned into 1, because in the 3rd video we learned that whatever raised to 0 is 1. And we bring down 12 a to the 4 power. So 12a to the 4 power times 1 is still 12a to the 4 power. Okay, that's it. Alright, now two more problems for you. Go ahead, try C and D. Try C and D. Alright, at part C, when we divide two power would have the same base, we're going to do is subtract the exponent. So x raised to negative 2 minus confounded division 3. Okay, that will give us x raised to negative 5. Because they're both negative, you add the power. And now we have negative exponent. We have to do is put 1 under and flip it. So that will give us 1 over x to the 5th power. Alright, in method 2, some of you are going to flip this from the beginning. Because of negative exponent, you're going to take it down to the denominator. You will have, there's nothing on top, we're going to put 1, x to the 2nd times x to the 3rd power. Then because it's multiply, you add the exponent, x sub 2 plus 3. That will be 1 over x to the 5th power. Alright, last problem. This one, they both have negative exponent. So all we need to do is flip the a term, not 2 and 4. Because 2 and 4 doesn't have negative exponent. So 4 stay, 2 stay. A to the negative 5 will go up to a to the 5th power, and a to the negative 3 will go down at a to the 3rd power. Then we can go ahead, divide this. 4 divided by 2 give you 2. A to the 5th power minus 3, that will be 2a to the 2nd power. Or we can do all of this from the beginning. We can have 4 divided by 2, which is 2. A to the negative 3. Because of division, you're going to subtract negative 5. And since we have two negative next to each other, negative times negative turn into positive. So that will give you 2a of negative 3 plus 5. Negative 3 plus 5 will give you a to the 2nd power. And we bring down the 2. Okay, and that's it. Oh, that's two more problems, the bigger one for you. Go ahead, pause the video and try it for a couple more minutes. Alright, I hope that you learned from the previous example. So x to the negative 2, all we need to do is bring it down. So I'm going to rewrite this as 15. Y to the 3rd power, 5x to the 2nd power, and thus x to the negative 2 go down as x to the 2nd power. Okay, then we will have 15 y to the 3rd power, 5 x squared plus x squared plus 2, x squared plus 2, that will give you x to the 4th power. 15 y3 over 5 x to the 4th power. And 15 divided by 5 will give you 3 on top, y to the 3rd power over x4. Alright, now we go to the next one. A to the negative 2, so we're going to take this up. B to the negative 3, we're going to bring this down. B to the negative 4, we take that up. Okay, so we will have 3, a to the 3rd power, b negative 3 go down, 12, a negative 2 go up, so a squared, b to the negative 3, yes, go down to b positive 3, and b negative 4 going up at b positive 4. So that will give you 3, a to the 5th power, because 3 plus 2 is 5, b4 over 12 b3. Now 3 and 12, be careful, they don't divide out. Some of you are going to tell me 4. Actually, it's not. We're going to reduce it by 3. You will have 1 on top because 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. It's supposed to be 1 4, not 4. Okay, and a to the 5th power stay. b4 minus 3. b4 minus 3 because of the division. So that will give you 1a5 b1 over 4. And sometime the coefficient is 1, we don't write it. And also b to the first power, sometime we don't write it. It's not wrong if you write it. I will be okay with it. Alright, that is the last two problem. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope that you make some mistake today. Make sure you learn from your mistake. Remember, mistake is the part of learning. Okay. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next video.